Once you're actually on the road, the two major hazards that you're likely to encounter in winter weather conditions are reduced visibility and loss of traction. Your visibility of the road and of other road users can be reduced when you encounter winter weather. Ice and snow can build up on the windows and mirrors. Slush and ice on the roadway kicks up from other vehicles, reducing your visibility even more. When this happens, it's critical to find a safe place to stop and clean your windows and mirrors. Even when your windows, mirrors, lights, and reflectors are all clean, how far you can see is sometimes limited by the weather itself. A heavy snow during the night can actually reduce your visibility to almost zero. In these conditions, it's not safe to drive, so you need to get off the road and find a safe haven until conditions improve. The most dangerous winter weather situations are those when traction is lost, preventing the vehicle from responding to driver control of accelerating, braking, or steering. With snow and ice, traction can actually be decreased by more than 80%. So, how do you maintain traction during the winter months? First, check your tires. Proper tire inflation and tread design gives you better traction and increases your control of the truck. So as we mentioned earlier, be very thorough in your daily pre-trip inspections and pay close attention to the condition of your tires. Second, be aware of your speed at all times. As the truck's speed increases, traction decreases. Speed limits are maximums in ideal conditions. However, they can often be too fast in inclement weather. To compensate for slippery conditions during winter weather, decrease your speed and increase your following distance. Finally, avoid any sudden movements as you drive. Winter driving requires calm, calculated, slow movements in order to maintain traction with the road. What happens when a truck's tires do lose traction with the road, despite taking all safety precautions just mentioned? It skids out, potentially into a jackknife or rollover. The four main causes of skids are driving too fast for conditions, over-acceleration, over-braking, and oversteering. Driving too fast for the road conditions causes the most serious skids. Over-acceleration puts too much power to the drive wheels, which causes the tires to spin out. Over-braking happens when a driver isn't prepared for the current surface conditions, when the surface brakes are applied too hard, when the accelerator is released too suddenly, and when the jake brake is used on wet, icy, or snow-covered roads. Oversteering occurs when a driver tries to go around a curve or turn too fast and turns the steering wheel too quickly. In this situation, the vehicle wants to continue to move straight ahead, which causes a loss of traction. Should you find yourself in a situation where the truck or trailer is starting to skid, remain calm and remember to make smooth, calculated moves in order to regain traction. To stop the skid, stop braking, accelerating, or turning and allow the truck to slow down gradually. Turn the wheel slightly in the direction of the skid and then countersteer as the vehicle begins to turn back on course.